What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, I saw this topic from Kev on stage and Tony Baker, right? They made a list of rappers who they would let babysit their kids, right? So I'm gonna make a list. We got a lot of the same people, but I'm also including people I would not let babysit my kids worth a damn at all, right? First on my list, what rapper I'm letting babysit my kids is Rhapsody. Y'all don't know Rhapsody, that she's a female rapper. Look her up, she's fire. Dope rapper, extremely dope, had a new project just dropped. She was recently on The Breakfast Club. Rhapsody is a radiant woman. Something about her screams high moral character and just she a black godmama. Y'all know the black godmama's the one that just love on your kids because they ain't got their own. You know what I'm saying? Love on them like they came from out of her womb. You know, she gonna educate your baby. She gonna teach them how to read, write, color in the lines. Shit like that, shit of value. You know what I mean? She gonna put them on some conscious hip hop too. That's something that you can't beat that. That's something I would love, man. She look like she just smell like Swiss Miss Hot Cocoa. Like all of that. She gonna have your babies all in bed on time. I need Rhapsody to watch my kids, right? She can babysit my kids. You know who I'm not letting babysit my kids? Lil Uzi Vert. Hell no. Absolutely not. My children would not be praising Lucifer. They will not be walking around here with the Baphomet on their hoodie. You will not see them with pentagrams, posters of pentagrams all on the wall and shit like that. They favorite movie not gonna be Rosemary's Baby, goddamn The Exorcist, The Conjuring, shit like, no, we not doing that, dog. I'm not buying no Ouija board for Christmas. Lil Uzi Vert watching your kids. That's the type of stuff that's gonna be going on. He gonna have your kids into some other stuff, and I'm talking about some stuff that black folks don't play with, some dark magic shit. We not, nah, bruh. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I love this person as a rapper, and listen, he's funny, he's entertaining. Trick love the kids, but I can't trust Trick with the kids like that, right? They might overhear him talking about getting his booty ate because that's what he like. You know, he always tell everybody how he like to take baths and soap because he like to get his butt ate a lot. I don't need my kids hearing that. I don't, right? He gonna set a good example. You know, I mean, no, he's not. I'm sorry. He's not gonna set a good example for the kids because he don't even take his lupus medication. So how the hell he gonna teach my kids about taking their vitamins, about getting proper rest, and all that, trying to eat healthy? He don't even do it for himself. And I love Trick, but I can't trust it, dog. He will cook. He gonna cook some good food now. He gonna cook some good ass food. Only thing with it about Trick, it look like he be putting a lot of seasoning on his food, and hypertension and diabetes just running my family. I can't be taking that risk. I can't. I know Trick love the kids. It's just something I can't allow Trick to be doing it because I just think Trick gonna, the Kool-Aid just be the whole bag of sugar in that motherfucker. I can't do that, right? Common. I will let Common Sense, my Southside Chicago brother, Lonnie Lynn. We can watch my kids, man. Why? Common, he loves black youth. He collaborates with all the Chicago youngsters, all the Dreezy and G Herbo. He embraces them, right? And that's something that look, he gonna love the kids and he's gonna try to find common ground with them. He gonna try to get in touch with them and talk to them and figure them out, right? He gonna give them knowledge. He gonna uplift them in their way of thinking. He's super cool, he down to earth. He gonna make them a little bit more empathetic and show the boys how to connect with the women in their life and their female peers and be more in touch with their feminine side in certain angles. The only thing I'm gonna be worried about with Common is I know that brother loves a fine woman. I know he like vagina, goddammit. He love it just like I promise you that Common stay in vagina for real. And I know when he put the kids to bed, he gonna be sitting up on my couch, laid up with a woman drinking wine, all up over her and all that type of shit. He might be butt ass naked on my couch, had a whole couch smelling like cocoa butter and shit. I can't, bro. We can't be doing that part. But all the other parts, I'm cool with Common, right? Another rapper who I think I would let babysit my children is Tip. T.I.P., right? Tip, one of my favorite rappers. If you watch my channel, you would know that. You know what I mean? I really think he's a dope rapper and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Why I would let Tip babysit my kids, I know them kids gonna be well read like Sunburn, okay? They gonna have a vocabulary out of this world, cause all Tip talk like he read the thesaurus. Seriously, what's the little baby name? Eris? She got a vocabulary out of this world. He gonna have them reading at a high school level when they in the 3rd grade, right? So I'll trust in Tip with that. Tip gonna have fun with the kids because he got a lot of other, Tip got a Brady Bunch, right? So he gonna have a whole lot of kids around. He gonna bring kids around for y'all, for the kids to hang out with. He gonna have fun. It's gonna be a whole bunch of little baby kids running through there. And they gonna, Tip he gonna make sure they behave though, you know what I mean? But he gonna make sure they have fun. Tip, like, he's super cool. He gonna have them doing some fun stuff like they did on the Family Hustle show. They gonna be going to the water park, to the basketball court, and then you might get a special appearance from Young Dro. Uncle Dro gonna come over there and tell them, he gonna read them jokes. And tell them jokes and read them a story. And y'all know, remember Dro used to be rapping. I thought Dro was a dope rapper. He was always rapping about fruits and different colors. That brother had to be the healthiest rapper in the game. So listen, he gonna have y'all eating all type of fruits and all type of shit. So he gonna educate y'all. You gonna remember when he was talking about it, he was using words like amphibians and all that shit. Yeah, it look like it's a supportive household for real. You know what I mean? You might get some singing lessons from Tiny over there too, right? A person who I also would let babysit my children, Missy Elliott. Missy gonna have the kids in touch with their creative side like it ain't nothing. A lot of kids are into performing arts and all of that. And if you look at Missy videos, what she gonna turn them into videographers? She gonna make them mini Hype Williams. Seriously, she gonna have them drawing out treatments for the goddamn video shoot, all of that. And I feel like she gonna, like, my daughter is creative. She would be with Missy Elliott. What? My daughter be directing videos, all type of stuff, be making the videos, everything, man. And Missy ain't never had no dirt on her name. She fun on social media. She look like she can cook some good food. Cause listen, my baby's gotta eat. I'm sorry. She look like she gonna cook some good food. She gonna call Timberland over to teach my kids how to produce. I'm with it, right? Another person I'm gonna let babysit my children, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, he gonna be stern. They gonna be well-mannered. Look at O'Shea. O'Shea Jackson, his son, he's so well-rounded. Cube didn't look like he was a parent that only one of his kids listening to gangster rap. O'Shea loved wrestling. He got all different type of interests. Cube looked like he fostered that type of environment in his household, right? He gonna put them in a movie or two, put my children in some movies. We gonna get that bag. And he looked like, listen, he made a ton of family movies for your kids to go to sleep watching, right? So you gotta love Cube, right? Miss Lauryn Hill, hell no. Hell no. She gonna be late feeding my baby. She gonna forget they there half the time. She gonna be telling my kids they lucky that she even showed up to grace them with her presence. She might end up leaving early before I get back to the house and shit. She gonna be wrap that shit up early. She gonna be leaving 2 hours early. I ain't got time for that. Like, man, come on, man. Lauryn Hill, she gonna be late arriving and shit. Like, my kids be in there, and then when she leaves, like I said, she gonna leave early. Kids be in the house for 2 hours by themselves. Bro. She gonna half perform the lullaby she gonna sing to them. She gonna half do that shit. I can't be fucking around with Lauryn Hill. I can't. I love the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Love the Fugees, the Score album, but like, come on, dog. I can't do her. Queen Latifah, though, absolutely. Queen look like she gonna have your babies washed up real good. You know, a black woman that look like she just washed the kids up real good. She used that good Johnson & Johnson. After she take them out the bath, she oil them up and grease them up like your grandmama used to do before y'all went to school. She look like she do all of that. She look like she gonna feed them so where they ain't hungry at all. Cause I don't want my kids hungry. She look like she gonna make sure they good and fed and stuffed. My little son's stomach gonna be poking out, look like with Queen Latifah. And it look like she gonna have them to bed by 8:30. She ain't playing no games. You know, if she know your baby got a little cold, she gonna get them a splash of NyQuil and rub that Vicks Vapor Oil all over their chest. Like, listen, Queen look like she do all that. She look like she do all of that. So I'm trusting her with my children. I ain't gonna lie. Another person who I would trust to babysit my children, Redman and Method Man as a duo. Why? Because if you watch How High, they're going to teach my kids how to roast other kids if they ever get talked about. That is an essential skill. I'm sorry, some may disagree. I need my kids to learn how to flame a motherfucker they talk about them. I'm talking about bake them, fry them, saute them, deep boil them, everything. And Method Man, get them. Method Man and Redman, they feel like they going to come in handy for that, right? They're going to teach them the essence of cool. They're going to teach your sons how to charm women and do it in a way that's not disrespectful, especially y'all know the brother Method Man. The women love him, right? I got a little son. I need my son to be suave. He going to get it from me too, but Uncle Meth can come around and teach him too, right? I just don't want my kids getting contact high, especially around Mr. Reggie Noble, Redman, because Redman might come in there blaze out his mind, right? Another duo I would take is Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. Your kids gonna have knowledge of self. You know that's something that's important to me. The black man and the black girl gotta know they black and live within that and know how to operate in this world within their blackness. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar seem like people that's gonna do that. They're gonna mentor your kids well. They're gonna teach them about the importance of standing in solidarity with black folks, which is something that I advocate for. J. Cole gonna teach your children when to take the high road, when to apologize, when to bow out gracefully, and to block out all the noise when people's calling you a punk and people calling you a bitch because you apologizing, because you know yourself and you know what's you and what's not you. So J. Cole gonna teach my kids that he did it with Kendrick Lamar. Listen, I did something wrong. I apologize. I'm gonna take the high road. People made fun of him. Even I clowned him out on this channel. Shit, J. Cole would be better than me. Dog, I knew what was coming. And ain't nothing wrong with apologizing when you know it didn't sit right in your spirit. So I gotta advocate for Coley Cole and Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny watching my kids. Last but not least, Mr. Nasir Jones. Your children gonna be real God body. He gonna steer them away from the streets, the drugs, the sexually explicit stuff. He gonna try to uplift your babies, your daughter. You got a daughter. He gonna talk life into her. Let her know she's a queen. Let your kids know they kings. The only problem is if Nas is around my sons, he gonna probably put them onto his bad taste in women, because Nasir Jones love Nas. He got horrible taste in women. He always chasing after these chaotic heifers, whether it be Khalees, his baby mama that was also messing with Jay-Z and being disrespectful and seemed like she just aloof and very airy in interviews. Then riding around Nicki Minaj crazy self. Like, he got a knack for chaotic heifers. And I don't want my son dating women who are agents of chaos. You know, and I guess is where I would come in at too. But goddamn, I say, nah, man, Nas might be trying to put him on to them, you know, because all men like freaks, but he like crazy freaks. And that's the problem. Nas, you can find you a peaceful black woman, man. You see what Common be picking them up, putting them down. He go from Angela Rye. You know, I know he dated Tiffany Haddish, but you know, he Jennifer Hudson. You know, Common go to Taraji P. Henson. He go to Serena Williams. Common been with everybody. That's a Southside. Shout out to Chicago. Southside to be specific. Common is a player. Listen, that's an old school player if I ever seen such. I know them Chicago players. Shout out that Chicago shit on him. But anyway, man, yeah, that's all the rappers who I would trust to babysit my children. I'm gonna name a singer. Jill Scott look like she would love on my babies. For real. And she gonna have them smelling good too. Something about Jill Scott just look real nurturing. You know, she's a singer. She's not a rapper though. So I definitely would let Jill Scott babysit my children. I would let Jill Scott take my baby home from the hospital. God damn it. If possible, Jill Scott, you can come home every day and put my baby to sleep for me while I make these videos and talk shit. You know, because she would get it done. Excellent. She look like she could put a baby to sleep in 20 minutes. You know she got them big breasts, so she lay them on that breast, rock them to sleep. Hey, and they going to sleep immediately, boy. I know it, man. But yeah, man, that's my list of rappers who I would let babysit my children. Y'all tell me y'all list in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.